Good morning, Max. I was worried for a second because when I loaded up Streamlabs, it kept saying error, no Twitch channel found, no Twitch channel found, and I was like, I'm just gonna press the go live button and see what happens. I was like, I'll just wait until someone says something and then I'll see if it has actually connected to Twitch. So hopefully it has. Or you've just found the secret channel that it likes to stream to. Good morning, Guy. Morning, Swan. Good morning, Vamp. And Layla and Durian. Good morning, Saffron and Minion and Lay. How are you all doing? How's it going? Did you all have lovely weekends? Good morning, Panda. Cole, thank you very much for the 33-month, 3.66 Twitch babies. Thank you. Where are you two off to, eh? You're cold. Give cuddles. It does feel like a day to be cuddled. It's slightly bluer here than it was over the weekend. Morning, Tiger. Morning, Rob. Hopefully it's gonna start getting towards spring soon. That would be nice, wouldn't it, Banouise? He's like, breakfast, please. I've waited so long. It's been all night. Good morning, Delta. A big thank you to Brady for being the... Ah, that's very kind of you. Very kind. Hello. Oh, did you do treats? Oh, thank you, Saffron. Thank you. Banouise, would you like breakfast? You would? Come on then. Come on. Oh. Good little beans you are. With all of your points. Oh, Phoebe. Did Gerry get you? Come on in, Shark Dog. I've already started my morning with high anxiety, but I managed to do one of 2 important calls I have to make. Nice. Well done. You should treat yourself to something after you've done each of them and both of them. Sorry, Fifi. I am removing the floof. Come on in, Sirius. I have to make a call later. Which is never... I mean, they're just scary, aren't they? They're just scary. All of your points and all of Bridie's plate-up skills, plus 1 small failure prior to the bet. Wait! Oh, of course. Oh, so it's the the points that you betted. I also had a call just now, and now I feel icky. Good morning, Nick. Eddie, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you for the 20 months. I will treat myself to food and coffee. Nice. Nice. I had a nightmare last night and I was in it. But you were just stood in a Tesco car park waiting to recognise people from Buncord. Ah. I think I had a dream last night about... Well, I woke up thinking about The Rock, so I had a feeling that I had a dream about The Rock's first ever wrestling match, but I don't know. I was watching like early Rock stuff yesterday, so it might have just snuck in there, but I don't really remember what the dream was about. Oh no, I remember what it was about. Morning, Dave. Morning, Cam. It was about so we were put into teams of 2. I can't even remember who I was. No, who I was with. I was put with someone. I think it was like a Yogscast thing we were doing, where you got put in pairs, and then we got like 2 wheelie bins full of stuff, or maybe 3 wheelie bins full of stuff. And it was the pebble, yeah. Morning, Rob. And you got given 3 themes, and you had to put together costumes for the themes. And ours was like I remember one of them was either pirate or cowboy. I think it was pirate, and then something else, something else. But then I remember being told that we were going to win, and I was like, "Oh, so do we have to like? Is there anything we have to do?" It was basically like wrestling. That's where the wrestling came into it because they like came around the lower. They were like, "Just so you know, at the last minute, you're gonna win this." And I was like, "Oh, okay. So do we even like?" Do they have to be really good because we don't have the stuff here to make, like a convincing pirate outfit? It was very strange. It was very strange. And then afterwards, I think we were meant to be going out to like a fancy event, but we still had to uh get the costumes for it out of the bin, I think. I was like, oh, excellent. Morning, Mizuki. Look, I'll just find a fancy costume in my bin. Good morning, Monday. But yeah, strange dream. I mean, we watched the Young Rock episode yesterday where he had his first ever wrestling match. So that's probably why that snuck in. And then we were also watching some AEW. But actually no, it does make sense. It's because he started putting his costume together for when he was gonna wrestle. So I guess it was just all it was all just mixed together in my mind. Can we talk about the job crate recordings? Job crate. Oh, Taskbox. Oh, for a second I was like, is that, have you said Yogscast, but it's just come out really typoed? I mean, it pretty much was a wrestling dream. Just all the whatchamacallit. I missed the start. It had wrestling undertones, but there wasn't wrestling in it. But it had I think it was because of all the wrestling I've been watched that I've had the dream. Too early to English good. AVV. Taskbox. Wait, what? Sorry. Let my brain catch up. What did you want to talk about with Taskbox? Did you just watch the last one? Hello. Is it snuggle time? I love job crate content. I was mentally trying to think of where things are on the keyboard, and I was like, could you accidentally call it job crate instead of Yogscast? What's your favorite sitcom? Is it Arrested Development? Is there a new one? Yeah, there was one that came out on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. Why, 'tis Christmas Day. I think it was actually Christmas Day that it came out. It's too early to English good. It really is. It really is. Good morning, Arongas. How you doing? You saw that one. It was good. It was good. Did that clip sent contribute? Oh my gosh, Rob, do you know what? I couldn't even watch it. Rob sent me a thing from the Royal Rumble, and I couldn't watch it because we've not seen it yet. So I've had to I was like, I can't. Well, like we started watching it yesterday, but then we wanted to watch it with Craig, but he was streaming, and we were like, okay, we'll just watch up until the Royal Rumble, and then that turned out to be the first thing that happens at the event. So we were like, okay, we can't watch any of it. But I very almost clicked on it, and then I was like, no, I'll be in trouble. I'll be in trouble if I know any of the things. I already know one thing that happens. But I sent spoilies. Oh no, it's fine. I'm not really that fussed about WWE, so it's not big spoilies. But it did make me giggle that you were sending me wrestling things. I was like, yes, one by one, we claim them all. Join us, Rob. Become a wrestler. Well, an admirer of wrestling. Don't actually become a wrestler. It just seems like a lot of pain and risk. And spandex. Is it still spandex? Lycra? It's like they were talking about a wrestler the other day, and they were saying like, oh, he's 38, so hopefully we've got another like 10 or 20 years of him. And I was like, 20 years? Let the poor man have a rest. Don't make him wrestle until he's 58. Give him some time off, please. Morning, Ted. Morning, Anhol. Good morning, Food Cart. But I guess the problem is you do get these wrestlers now who keep on going, like Sting and the like. Could you get a birthday hat? Of course you can. Jump from the top of the cell. Rob, no. Oh, I can see the hat. The hat I can see. Right. Rest it here a second. Whilst I go get it. Oh, perfect framing. Very moody. Oh, hello. I was just getting your hat. Well, now you're too excited to wear it. Big sniffer? Big sniffer? Oh, bunnies. I'll wait for them to settle down again. Good morning, Linnea. I think whenever you can use this clip 10 times for all the Robs. True. If I just do one Rob hat for the year. Excuse me. I think whenever bunnies smell things when I show them like, oh, this is not treats, but this is what I was getting. They don't think like, oh, okay, you weren't getting treats. They think, you must have hidden the treats somewhere else. If I keep on sniffing it, eventually I'll get the treats. Hello. It's okay, Jerry boy. Go on, get the smushes. Yes, settle down. Yes, you can do it. Oh, he's settling. Boop, 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 boop. Happy birthday, Rob. Have a very, very, very lovely birthday. He's kept it on for longer than I thought he would. Oh, he's given into the birthday hat now. Happy birthday. There we go. He's like, the heck? The heck? Hello. No, this is my life now. I have accepted the hat. Have you any nice birthday plans? I was talking to my parents yesterday. They were already asking what I want to do for my birthday, and I was like, it's months away. But I think because mine is, well, two reasons. Because mine is next in the family list, but also because mine is just before my nephew's. So I think in a sense they want to get mine out of the way so that we can all focus on my nephew's birthday. Morning, Mexicals. Because child birthdays are more exciting. You get to have themes and dress up. But they're like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I was like, I don't know, karaoke. And they were like, you don't want your parents coming down to do karaoke with you? And I was like, yeah, I do, go on. They were like, you don't want to be seen at the pub with your elderly parents. I was like, we'll rent a room, it'll be fine. We can just go in there and sing to our heart's content. You off work all week. Oh, amazing. So you're gonna have a nice relax. Good. That sounds very lovely. What's stopping you from dressing up on your birthday? Oh, see, I guess I only really dress up on Halloween. Maybe I should have a themed birthday. Force everyone to dress up as cowboys or something. I'm in my mid-30s and I still have themed parties and dress up. Mexicals, you are going to be my inspiration. What was your last birthday theme? Child birthdays are more exciting. That's one way to describe it. I guess they are also more tiring and more chaos. Like my sister said, I think she went to a 4-year-old's birthday. Did she say the weekend or just? I think sometime in the week. She was like, "Oh my gosh, that's a lot of energy in a room." Oh yeah, Princess Bride themed birthday. That'd be good. Even if it's just me and Alex, we can just dress up as Buttercup and Wesley and eat cake, roll down a hill. Good morning, Chef. How are you doing? Build a prohibition-themed escape room. Wait, you did? Oh, that sounds amazing. I've often thought, like, if I think it'd be really fun to just, it's just little bits of hay, Phoebe. It's nothing exciting. If I could, like, just get a few things like, padlocks and combination locks and stuff like that. And if I could just make an escape room for my friends that I could take round to their house and, be like, okay, give me like half an hour in your living room or something, and then set it up in there. And then once they're done, just take it around to the next friend's house sort of thing. I think that'd be really fun. If you could think of like a nice theme for it. At the moment I'm just thinking pirate because I dreamt about pirate themes. My last child birthday I attended, it was actually just a second party with their parents' friends. I ended up playing Minecraft with the two girls for 10 minutes and then building Lego for 2 hours. Oh, well that sounds lovely. Good morning, G-Vote. There is a company that will ship you an escape room in a box. Oh, it's like a 2-inch cube. Oh, I thought you were gonna say, what are they called? There's a company. It's so expensive. Oh yeah, sorry, 2 foot. I had already my brain was occupied. What is it? Oh, there's a company that basically they will send you out. It's meant to be like it's an American company and it's really expensive. But they will send you like, it starts off with like an envelope and it'll be like a letter that's been accidentally addressed to you, and then eventually they end up sending you like more and more stuff, and then you get like the final package. It might be called like the Mysterious Package Company. And I think the final one sometimes is like a proper crate that you have to like open with a crowbar or something. You end up getting like relics or something like that. Like they seem really cool. I don't know if they're worth them. Oh, he's Sniffer. Would you like your medicine? As it happens to be right next to him. Oh. Gerry. Fifi. There you go. There you go. What a good boy. There's like a lot of clutter. I mean, to be fair, it probably is. You can make use of the crate afterwards, turn it into a planter. There's a board game based escape room here. Oh yeah, we've got a couple of those. We've not done them yet. We've done a few of the unlock ones, which are really good, like card-based escape room themed games. I was very tempted to treat myself to the exit, what's it called, advent calendar, because they had one that was actually translated from German this year, whereas I think the last year the only one I could find was in German. I was like, that's one escape element too far for me. But yeah, exit games are better than unlocked. See, I think because we played the unlocked ones first, when we went to play an exit one, because it was like a slightly different way of thinking, we were a bit like, oh, I'm not really in the mood for this. But that mushroom game is general, right? Oh, what? The fungi. I think it was called Morals. But yeah, I think that might possibly be. Possibly. Oh yeah, the instructions are either in English or German. Because I said to Alex, what do you call it? When we were playing it on his birthday, I said, do you want me to read the instructions in English or German? He was like, go on then, read them in German. So I just read the entire thing. And I was like, do you know what you're doing? He was like, no. I was like, let me translate for you. Me and my friend did not get it, I think. Oh, I enjoyed it. You see a lot of pictures on, what is it? What's the website? Board Game Geek or whatever, where people have made their own bits for it. And I would like that. I was talking to my parents yesterday, and Legend of Zagor, the game that has been a meme in my family for many a year, was it came up again. My dad insisted that it has a VHS, so basically, for those that don't know the story of this, when I was like 2, I want to say, like when I was very young, it's basically been all of my life. My dad got given a board game, and it's by, it was like co-created with, is it Ian Livingstone, the fighting fantasy guy? And it got put in my parents' cupboard at the top shelf, and it remained in the cellophane. And I always wanted to play this game because it looked really cool. When I was a kid, I was into fighting fantasy and all of that stuff. So I was like, I want to play this game. And my parents were like, no, it'll be a faff to set up. And then this has been going on for like over 30 years, where I have been like, can we play this? And they're like, well, no, because no, it's just seems that. And my dad like insisted that it had a VHS tape in it. And I was like, it doesn't have a VHS tape. It has like a battery operated voice box. And then yesterday it got to the point where I said to my dad, like it came up again. And he was like, I can't play it because, it's my parents' like 50th anniversary coming up. And I was like, why don't you play Legend of Zagor? And he was like, we don't have a VHS player. And I was like, look, I bet you Legend of Zagor that if it has a VHS tape in it, you can keep it. If it doesn't, I get it. And he was like, right, I'm going to go and check it. And he came back and he was like, oh yeah, it says it's a battery operated voice box. I was like, thank you. But I still don't get the copy, sadly. It remains in its cellophane in pristine condition. Astronaut, thank you very much for the follow. One day I'll play that game. But yeah, I was thinking back to all the old board games that we used to play back at my parents' house. I did not finally get the game, no. Also, I know what you mean about like having to destroy stuff. If ever, is it worth anything? Not really. It's like it sells for like £200 or something. It's not, you couldn't buy a house with it. You still have your copy? Would you sell it? There's a copy that's selling for like £170 or something. Oh no, it's £120, and it's got bits missing and stuff. And I was like, I know where there's a pristine copy still in the cellophane. We have a thing that it's like they send you a box once a month, and it's like a escape room thing. And we always tried to keep it in good condition so that we could give it to a friend afterwards instead of destroying the stuff. But because instead of like writing on bits and bobs, we got like a notepad and stuff just so we could pass it on. But it's things like, is it Pandemic? The one where you're meant to destroy the bits as you go? I feel like Jerry's forgotten to lie down. Oh, sorry, my boy. I was just going to smush you and see if you wanted to be a breb. You did want to be prep. Pandemic legacy. Do 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 do. There he goes. There he goes. What a good boy. What a good boy. Vegan question. I should probably ask this in the Discord, but I'm already typing. So do you have a cheese you recommend for pizza? Well, I normally just get like the Via Life shredded mozzarella. But it depends. You can get slightly fancier ones than that, but to be honest, that one's just always done the job. Maybe put a little bit of like Cathedral City cheddar mixed in with it if you want to get it extra fancy, but that one does melt very well. But there is one, I can't remember what it's called, but it comes in a sausage and you cut slices off of it. But I can't think. Is there a good vegan? Well, some of them I've seen called, I think the Via Life one might be called Notzarella because it's not mozzarella. What's it called melts very well as well. If you want a smoky cheese, the Applewood smoky one melts very well. Oh, sorry, Fifi. Just hit you with my elbow as you went by. Honey, good morning. Thank you very much for the 15 months. How you doing? How you doing? But yeah, I've not seen any other ones that are particularly open to punnage. Oh, what is the one that's called? I went for the Waitrose own brand one last night and it was okay, but I wonder what your go-to one was. The one I think I have enjoyed the most is whatever the one is that I can think of what it looks like, but I can't think of what it's actually called. Morning, Bulba. Got 2 days off work, but I have to make the house tidy for inspection tomorrow. Oh no. Me and the buns are okay. We had a nice weekend. Hello. Good morning, Poke. Oh, what is it called? Oh, it's called mozzarella. So it's sort of like mozzarella, but just keep on typing it. Oh, Fifi. Sorry, Fifi. She just keeps getting under my elbows. Good morning, Sean. It's something like that. Or it might be like mozzarella or something like that. But it's if you put that into Google, it'll come up. I'm not sure where sells it because they do it at, there's one shop that sells it in Bristol, but it might be, I've not seen it in like supermarkets or anything. But I think that's the one. Any nut-based cheeses, aka mozzarella. Mozzarella, yeah, I'm glad I thought of that now. It's here's to a less stressful week. Oh, Ginger, I hope you have a very lovely week. I really need to try the Pips cashew cheese. Oh, yes, you do. I was looking at that the other day. Sometimes I just go to the website to look at it because they sent me an email saying that some of their cultures were on sale. And I was thinking, like, I could make my own cheese, but also you have already made some for me, so maybe I'll just buy that. I don't know if it works out any cheaper to make your own from there. But bunny cheese, oh my gosh. Probably someone has at some point. Probably. You can get it online. Oh, nice. Nice. I was thinking the other day about where to... Making your own cheese would be amazing video content. That's a point. Oh, Drew's not here yet today. If I see Drew, I need to ask if he wants how he wants the lemon meringue pie to be created. I bought one of their kits last year and I haven't done it yet. Oh no. Oh no. I've made like... Oh jeez. Gerry. I made like cream cheese on my own. But not like blocks. They seem like a whole other. I did get the blowtorch. Come on in, Doom. I carried the blowtorch home and I was like so worried. I was so worried it was gonna like accidentally go off in my pocket and I was gonna set fire to my coat. But it was fine. And Tom showed me how to use the blowtorch as well, so it was fine. I do not have an aquarium, no. I just have animals and the beginnings of a zoo. Can you make lemon meringue pie using a velvetizer? I don't think so. Fifi? Fifi? The Cheese Factory videos on YouTube make it look so fun. There's someone in Bristol who used to be a cheese maker, and then he went vegan and he started making vegan cheese. His cheese is very nice, to be fair, but it's quite expensive. Oh, okay, so here's a development actually. Arnhall, I meant to tell you about this. Speaking of miniature zoo, the other day Alex started singing the DuckTales theme to himself, but the lyrics he was singing was food and peanut. I was like, I think I've got through to him. I can't even remember why it started, but I just caught him singing food and peanut to the DuckTales theme. Bless him. Why are you both by the toilet? Why are you both by the toilet? Look at you. They're here for spicy hay, they are. Good morning, cow. How you doing? Hello? Fifi, are you excited that it's your birthday soon? No. She's like, don't talk to me about my birthday. Not as soon as February, but soon enough. Maybe I should just give you a birthday party in February as well. Her birthday is in March. She's turning 2 again. She is. No. Fifi, what have you hidden in the carpet? What have you found? Oh, Stephen, thank you very much for the sub. What about second birthday cake? Oh my gosh, 41 months. Blimey, am I gonna have to start adding another carrot soon? Oh. Fifi refuses your offer of aging. It's true. She can just keep on zoomies. Can't you, Fifi? I realised I forgot to do the doo-doos are back. I worked out what the problem was, finally. And have solved the doo-doo issue. Doo-doos are on the rise. But what are you nibbling? Sometimes Fifi is like having a doggo when you just turn around and you're like, what are you eating? Where did you find that? That reminds me, Rob, I meant to send it to you. There was a video. There's this dog on TikTok that I always send Rob the videos to because he's a chocolate lab and reminds me of Charlie. And the other day he had a play date with another chocolate lab, and he's also got a little brother who is a white Labrador, but the friend chocolate lab also has a little brother now who is another chocolate lab, so there were just 3 chocolate labs and a white chocolate lab running around. And I was like, oh my gosh, Rob. You need to see this. Eating the mysterious blue grass she is. Ollie, it is Ollie. It's the only time that I can stand the TikTok voice is when I'm watching the Ollie videos. Because it makes me laugh when it's attached to that dog. Yeah, because it was 3 chocolate labs, they kept on saying the other dog could be a white chocolate lab so he didn't feel left out. Little Tato. I watched them on mute because of that. I just when it's other videos, I'm just like, oh, I don't like this. I'll just like ignore it straight away. But with Ollie, I just like the way sometimes he'll be like, good heavens, it's a sausage. Oh, he's a very funny dog. I'm sure he writes all his own work. There's one where, good morning, James. There's one that just made me laugh for ages where basically his little brother's called Tato, and Ollie, he does little like nib-nibs when he likes his toys. So you know when dogs do the little like ninny thing where they're just like nib 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 nib. He does nib-nibs on his favourite toys, and then at Christmas he was like, I'm giving my something the nib-nibs, and he turned around and Tato was just humping one of his toys, and the voice just goes, oh dear, Tato, that is not the nib-nibs. It just made me laugh for ages. I kept saying it to Alex and he was like, okay. Okay. At least they don't use the default over-enthusiastic TikTok lady voice. Oh my gosh, yeah, that one. They've added a new one now that sounds really... It's very strange. Either that or I was just watching a TikTok with someone's voice in it and I didn't realise. I just assumed it was an AI voice. Dear, oh dear. I was talking to Alex yesterday, and he was saying, like, what do you do to relax? And I was like, I don't know. He was like, do you, like you read? And I was like, oh, yeah. Reading helps me relax. And then he was like, oh, you look at TikToks? And I was like, no, TikTok stresses me out. I don't like that I look at it. I was like, anytime I'm actually looking at TikTok, I'm probably having a minor panic and you should stop me. And he's like, okay. But there was just this real moment of like, he was like, what do you do to relax? And I was like, I don't know. Just maintain levels of panic at all times. Good morning, Chesty Gov. I watched a TikTok on the origin of Didn't I Do It For You meme the other day. Wait, a TikTok about TikToks. I do pet the buns to relax. Yeah, that was like the one thing I could come up with was reading and sitting with the bunnies. But it's because we were talking about, I guess maybe I should do more like crafty things to relax. I don't play Dota. The problem is, like Alex was saying, because he basically to relax, he likes to play games, and I was like, but if I'm at my computer, I'm thinking about the things I should be doing, so I don't find it relaxing anymore. Because I'll just be like, oh, I should do this and I should do this. Like I can't. Doesn't everyone feel stressed by TikTok? Yeah. Yeah, is someone doing a Miss Piggy impression of a song? I can't remember who it's by, but called Didn't I Do It For You? Which is why it's by someone called something like Chanterelle, but that's a type of mushroom, and I don't think that's their actual name. But yeah, and the original one is quite strange if I remember rightly. Quite NSFW. Oh, okay, so it's not even so. Oh, maybe the person who sang it was called. It's the person who does the Miss Piggy impression. Are they called something that's similar to Chanterelle? Or has that name just absolutely appeared in my mind out of nowhere? You have no idea. That's fair dues. Um, I've been doing this list of places to eat recently in Bristol, and it's been nice, but it's also been a little bit sad because I've been looking at places that I enjoy eating, and a few of them have like either closed down or are taking a break for a few months and all of this stuff, and I'm just like, oh. There's one I went to look up the other day, and they've like deleted their Instagram and they're not updating about where they're going to be anymore, and I was just like, oh, the food. I miss the food. And it's also made me think of all the places that have already closed whilst we've been in Bristol. Do you mean the famous singer Portobello? I can't think of any more mushroom-based buns. Nobody can afford going out in January. True. Chastikoff, I saw those. I forgot to reply. But they're so sweet. They are very sweet. Look at your little long leg. You got that long leg. Yeah, Bristol, like a lot of things have like there's been a lot of things that have gone just in our oh sorry, Gerry. Just in our time that we've been here. There's a lot of places. Oh, there's one place that I honestly miss so much that there was actually a time that I got quite tipsy, and I messaged them at 2 a.m. telling them I missed them, but they've still not come back. They were so nice. They were like my favorite food. This was in the time before ooey. Like this food, to put it in perspective, this food was so good that when me and my friends were trying to decide, ooey was like, oh, I guess this place is closed. Oh, I guess we'll have ooey. It was that good. And then all of a sudden they closed and ooey just became Bay. Bet you made that day though. Just 2 a.m, like, I miss you so much. Your food brought me life. Bunnies, you want to have your treats. Or Gerry, have you gone to do more poopa? Poopa? Oh. Gerry! Try and give them even carrot. Ooh. Thank you for the follow. Pancake. Rat boy, thank you very much for the sub. There we go. Was that a good treat, Bunnies? Oh. He's still flicky feet away. I like the bit where Fifi had to stand up to try and eat the treat because it was just so long. I've not seen her do that before. She was like, this needs all of my serious attention right now. Rat Boy, thank you very much for the 27 months. So I found out yesterday, actually a few days ago, but I reminded myself yesterday that the 25th of March is Waffle Day in Sweden. So I've decided that I've probably got some sort of like Swedish blood in me somewhere. So I'm going to start celebrating Waffle Day in March now as well. The waffles are really cute as well because they're like heart-shaped waffles. Fifi, what are you planning? Fifi jumped onto my shoulder the other day. I was sat down and she literally like got onto my, like she just leapt up. I got onto my shoulder like she was a little parrot bunny. Cooking stream. Sadly, I cannot cook waffles. We do not have a waffle maker. Can you get on board with this tradition? Good morning, Roosevelt. Good morning. How are your hooves? And your glossy mane? For those that don't know, Roosevelt is a horse. I'm going to come around to you, Gerry boy. A-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hello. Hello. They're cold. Oh no. Being outside all the time. We'll have to petition Rithian to let you in. Inputted. I can hear Alex tapping his leg, which usually means he's like making a decision about an edit. If occasionally you hear like a that's Alex's. Oh, I could hear it for a bit then. That's usually Alex tapping his foot on the floor next to his computer. You don't need a waffle maker to make waffles. After all, I already waffle a lot on Discord and we don't have no fancy irons either. Rosamo is strictly an inside horse, he is. He's dumping, he is. He's trying to warn the other editors. This is how they message each other. But yeah, Waffle Day. I guess we already have Pancake Day. So it'd only be fair to do Waffle Day as well. I remember the rule about no horses extends to polar bears as well. Oh no! You can't put a polar bear outside, they get so cold. Famously very difficult to live out in the cold polar bears. I thought Alex in that New Year's resolution clip on your Instagram was very funny. That made me laugh so much. The also just the little cut off of Ross. What does it say about llamas? I wonder if we can. I don't even know if you can tame the llamas because I did find those llamas. But I assume that they belong to that fella. I wonder if there's other llamas out in the world. I have not discovered llamas yet. But then again, I've not even seen bunnies in Minecraft yet. And I know that they're in there. Because I saw them. But then again, that wouldn't have been a mod. Why have I not seen bunnies? Can you get llama milk? I don't know. All these things I have not yet learned. I remember back when I had been chosen by Jeffrey and picked him up to cut his nails but didn't expect him to escape by climbing up me. Oh, he was sat on my shoulder just behind my back and neither of us knew how to proceed for a good moment. That reminds me of when we had a vet at work who got stuck under a parrot because he was alone in a room with the parrot and the parrot kept on like uh, like every time he went to grab the parrot, it would just run across to his other shoulder to get out of the way, and he was too scared to open the door and call for help in case the parrot flew out. And he was just stuck there for like half an hour until a nurse eventually walked by and like took the parrot off him. And then they were like, "You do realize there's a phone in the room, don't you?" He was like, "Oh." Oh. Dear oh dear. Egg. Can I make him egg? Egg. Little egg boy. He is both loaf and egg. I still can't believe that picture of Gerry we saw the other day that looked... Well, the picture of not Gerry that looked so much like Gerry. I guess the ears were a bit lighter. But they had his stripes, like his same stripy stripes. Did you ask Kirsty about Wednesday? Kirsty and I will be doing Comfort Zone on Wednesday, unfortunately. Unless she gets last minute recordings. But yeah, we're sort of... I was wondering if we should start recording on Fridays and I could just record from the office. But I don't know if I'd have time to get from bun stream to office record to stream in time. What about asking her about Wednesday the series? I don't know if she's seen that. I've not seen it. I know it's been cancelled. That's like all I know about it. It probably isn't a very good opener. I've seen it thrice. Nice. It wasn't cancelled. I thought someone said it was cancelled the other day. Netflix said it was renewed. Oh, nice. Oh, that's good. Good. Oh, I must be mixing it up with something else. Something else was cancelled. So it turns out the one thing I knew about it, I didn't know about it. But I've still not seen it. I think this week we're going to be starting up Rithian streams again. Too. I've been watching Lockwood & Co. Oh, the Joe Cornish. Joe Cornish's new thing. I decided we should cancel Thursdays. Who needs them? Inside Job. Is that the cartoon one? It was a fair assumption, really. Wildly popular, probably cancelled. That does seem to be the way with a lot of things. I think someone said that it was cancelled, but then found out it was uncancelled. Oh, that's good. That's good. I wasn't keen on Inside Job. I watched, to be fair, I only watched, one episode of it, and I was just like, this is not for me. Maybe I watched 2. But yeah, it was not my sort of thing. Cancel Mondays, they're the worst. But then Tuesday would just become the new Monday. And then we'd have to cancel Tuesday. It would just keep going until eventually we just had weekends and no weekdays. Rithian is on Thursday, yeah. So I'm going to have my 2 Rithian days at the end of the week. Saying that it's a bad thing. I mean, I guess... for streamers, if it meant that people were at home more, I guess that's a good thing. But then people wouldn't be earning money, so then that'd be a bad thing. I'm enjoying Kaleidoscope, fun heist drama that you can watch in any order. Oh yeah, you were telling me about that. I want to start watching Sanditon, I think it's called. Which is it was an unfinished Jane Austen book. And it's the only story of hers that I don't know. So I am curious to watch it. But it's on one of those strange things, I think, that we don't have, we're not subscribed to. Can't think what it is, Mubi or BritBox or, one of the strange ones. But I would like to watch it. I think it has a couple of series. But it's quite exciting to think of a story by one of your favorite authors who has not been around for quite some time. So something that's like, oh, new. um, I heard the name Sanditon and immediately assumed it was a period drama. I guess it's a bit like Bridgerton. Bridgerton, which is the saucy one. I tried to. I mean, I know a lot of her letters were burned, but I did try to get. There's a book in our local library system about which is her letters, and I tried to reserve it, and they just never. They never sent it through, and then they cancelled it. So I've not read it yet, but I would like to. But yeah, I'd like to find a way to watch that. But at the moment, we're watching like quite a few things, including the pottery. Good old pottery is back. And there's already been so many tears from poor Keith. And he sets everyone else off as well. Good morning, Captain. I guess I have to read Jane Austen. What did she write again? She wrote, well, the most famous ones are Emma and Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility, but then also Persuasion, Northanger Abbey, and Mansfield Park. Yeah, I think Sanditon was like one that she did not write the Princess Diaries on. Do you know, I've never seen Princess Diaries out of principle, because every time I tell people one of my favourite films is Princess Bride, they'll be like, The Princess Diaries, and I'm like, no. Maybe I should give it a go. Is it the one with, no, it's not Sandra Bullock, is it? That's Miss Congeniality. I meant Princess Bride. Anne Hathaway, that's the one. Blimey. Yeah, no, I've not seen that one. Inconceivable. Have you seen Princess Bride, Anne Hall? Or we're going to have to strap you to a chair. Only joking. Ha 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 ha. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies is a good film. They filmed that near where I'm from. They filmed some of it in Hatfield House, which is where the Longest Johns are going to be performing in Hertfordshire this year. I don't know what the connection is there, but there you go. I've not seen Princess Bride or Princess Diaries. Should we have a princess-themed movie weekend? I was looking at how much it cost to, I don't know why, but I was looking at how much it cost to rent cinema screens recently. And, so we could just, like, rent a cinema and watch princess movies. Current list, Our Flag Means Death, Better Call Saul, The Last of Us, Happy Valley. Alex is watching The Last of Us, on Mondays. So I now have like an hour and a half on Mondays, every Monday for however long The Last of Us lasts for, that I have to go and sit in another room and do my own thing. Which is very weird. Yes, dress as princesses. Princess Mononoke, Princess Kaguya. Go watch that one as well. Just have a whole princess day. This could be my birthday party. I watched like one episode of Our Flag Means Death and then we never watched anymore, but I would like to watch it. Better Call Saul, I've missed, like, I've not seen the last series. And I've not heard of Happy Valley. Hatfield is near Stevenage. Well, it's nearish Stevenage. They're like, what are they? Like 3 train stations away? I guess. I can't really remember now. Oh no, are they only one train? Does it literally go Hatfield Stevenage? Maybe they're closer than I thought. Can't think where they are now. But yeah, they are close. to Willen, North Hatfield, Stevenage. I'm trying to think of the line that goes from King's Cross to Cambridge. Think of all the stops along there. Potter's Bar, New Barnet, raid targets, P-Flax Wolves, Clyde Overlight. Oh, should we go to Clyde? Shall we go to Clyde? No, it's not far from London, as it's an old royal residence. Do you know, I've never been to Hatfield House. Are you saying there's a train station called Hat Films? Oh, no, Hatfield. Like a field of hats. I'm waiting for All the Last of Us to be released before I can watch it. I'm just too scared. It's too scary for me. Too scary. Well, Arnhole, would you like to send us away? Send me on my way. I had a university ball at Hatfield House. It was pretty good. I was thinking about going there in summer for Folk Around the Oak, which is when Longest Johns are going to be playing there and some other like folky bands. Hello. Big minute raid in. Nice. Okay. Well, everyone, thank you so much for stopping by and chilling and chatting. Fifi. I will be back at 2 for, you guessed it, Hades. Pew, 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 pew. Is today the day? No. Will I play it anyway? Yeah. Woohoo. So, everyone, have very lovely days. And I will see some... Oh, she's made a blankie. I will see some of you later. And the rest of you, enjoy whatever you get up to. Rob, have a very, very lovely birthday. And yeah, be good, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. She's gone. No, she off. It's you and me, boy. Boy. There we go. Oh, a lovely Gerry. Look at he. Lovely boy. Hey. He's so squishy. Bye-bye, everyone. They gone? We gone? Nice. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Abu.